the third episode of Alpha Dad Mindset. Today, we're talking about having a vision as a father, having a vision as a dad, having a vision for your kids, for your son, for your daughter, and not just having kids for the sake of having kids, but having a clear, concise vision of how you want to raise them. Like I mentioned in the first episode, Alpha Dad Mindset, I'm a father to be myself. Son, due end of March, beginning of April. And 9 months, right? You got 9 months to think about how you want to raise your child. 9 months of trying to create a vision in your head of what you want them to be. And how you want to raise them in the life that you want to create for them. And the rules, the laws, the principles, all the narratives that you want to build around them. What do you want to do for your child? What do you see for them? What kind of things do you want to experience? What are the things that you want to teach them? And this channel is primarily based for fathers. That's what, of course, that's why it's called Alpha Dad Mindset. So this is all a message to all the dads out there and all the dads to be is what vision do you want? And I say you, specifically talking to dads. What you want, not what your wife wants. What do you want? You need to decide for yourself and decide on your own of the life that you want to build for your child. And then talk about it with your wife. Discuss it. Have ideas. But don't go along with everything that she wants to do. Have ideas of your own of how you want to raise a child. And sometimes we will live in a bit of a world now where it's a mother's knows best reality, right? What's best for the kids? Well, ask mom. She knows best. No. Have ideas of your own. Have opinions on your own about how you want to raise your child. It's not always up to you, to the mother, not always up to your wife of what's best for your children. It's for you. You decide as a father what you want to do. For me, how I do want to raise my son, and the goals and the principles and the rules and the values I want to instill in my son. Just living a well-balanced life to begin with, living a healthy life. Me as a, using me as a person and translating that into my parenting to my son. Me as a person, what do I like to do? What are the things? What are my hobbies? Well, I value fitness. I value being in shape. I value taking care of my body and feeling good. Well, that's something that I can instill in my son. I can do something. Can do activities with him together as father and son to instill fitness, to instill health. Not only is it good for him and teaches him about fitness and health, but doing an activity like that together is a good father and son bonding activity that we can do together. And I remember, I'll share a little story with you guys. I remember years ago, when I was a teenager, my stepfather at the time, he always had a bad habit of coming home and then looking at me and going, "Logan, you walk the dogs? Yeah? You do your homework? Cool. Awesome." And that's it. Wouldn't we have an actual conversation with me? And he always hated when he would see me sitting around playing video games, not doing what I was supposed to do, which meant doing something productive, doing homework, or what he viewed as being productive, whatever that was. And the way I see it now, well, instead of bossing me around and giving me orders of what he thinks I should do, how about you give me an option? Hey, Logan, let's go do this together. You and me, this weekend. We're going to go out to the shooting range. We're going to go up mountain climbing. We're going to go paintballing this weekend on Saturday. You up for that? Cool. Do an activity together with your children that creates a bonding moment. something that they will remember. Because that's what children are going to remember. They're going to remember moments. That's what they're primarily going to remember. They're not going to remember the things you say or the things you tell them. They're going to remember the moments and how those moments made them feel. All based on emotion, how it made them feel. That's what they're going to remember. When I was, I think, 5 years old, probably one of the earliest thing that I can possibly remember, couldn't remember anything past 5, but one of the things I remember is one of my very first Christmases. I woke up Christmas morning and I saw footprints from the chimney to the Christmas tree. It's one of my very, very earliest memories. And as a little 5-year-old boy, what's going to be your reaction? You're going to freak out. Oh my God, Santa was here. Well, what actually happened? Well, the story behind that and what actually happened was my mother took one of my father's winter boots, put it in the fireplace in the ash, and created footprints leading from the chimney to the Christmas tree. And I still talk to my mother about this. It was one of the best moments of me as a kid. Because what did I remember from? Why did I remember that moment? I remember how it made me feel. Excited, elated, holy crap, Santa was here. It's those little moments that your kids are going to remember. Those moments that I remembered. They're not going to remember the things you tell them. They're going to remember those moments, how you made them feel, and this creates those bonding moments. And that's a vision for me that I want to have with my son, is create those moments. This first Christmas together. Yeah, maybe he won't remember it, but I'll make damn sure to do what I have to do to make those moments memorable for him. So hopefully one day you'll look back on that and like, man, Mom and Dad really went out of their way to really make sure my childhood was awesome. Yeah, of course we did, because that's part of the reason why you have children to begin with, right? Exactly. You want to create those fun, special moments for them and create those emotional, keyword, emotional moments that they're going to remember. And that's part of having a vision as a dad, a vision for your kids. Another vision that I want my kids to have is having a good social circle. Having lots of friends. Not being isolated. Not being afraid of the world and afraid of things and afraid of taking risks. And that's all part of being a human and growing and developing, is pushing yourself into uncomfortable situations. Especially situations you know are going to be uncomfortable, but you know a part of you really wants to do it at the same time. I've been through lots of those, and I've learned from experience after experience after experience that you know you want to do something, but you know it doesn't feel good. It's uncomfortable. I get a little anxious, a little nervous, a little anxiety from doing it, but I know I really want to do it. Do it. Screw it. Screw your nerves, screw the anxiety, push yourself through it. Because you're going to feel so much better when you get to the end of that tunnel and you push through that anxiety. You're going to feel great and fantastic. And for young kids, that's hard for them. You're experiencing things for the first time. You're unsure about the world. Well, that's why you need a strong father to help you push you through those things, that they're going to help you grow and develop and mature and build that confidence, because you know that when you push through something that makes you uncomfortable, it's not going to make you uncomfortable anymore. That you're going to feel comfortable and you're going to feel confident doing it. Like, great, awesome. And all the little things in the world that would usually scare you, they don't scare you anymore. Look how that works, right? By just pushing yourself through it and don't overthink it. Yeah, and that's part of the vision that I want to create for my son. Is he's a kid. He's going to be a kid, right? He's going to be scared of stuff. He's going to be worried. Well, it's okay, because I'm going to be there to help him through that step by step. father and son. We're going to do it together. And you gotta be able to lead by example when it comes to that. Yes, he's going to turn as dad, as a father. He or she, if whatever you're having, they're gonna have to turn to you for assurance and support because they're gonna be scared. They don't know how the world works. All right, teach them, show them. You're the dad, right? You're the leader. You're not. You can be friendly with your kids, but you can't be their friend. You're not their friend, you're their dad. There's a very big difference. Very big difference. And the dynamic's completely different between a friendship with a friend and a father. Completely different dynamic. You're the dad, you're the leader, you're the alpha. Be that. Have a clear, concise vision of how you want to raise your child, what values, what principles, and then lead it. Do it. Because you're in charge. Lead by example, and step up and have that clear vision, and just do it. And on that note, thank you so much for watching, guys. Do me a big favor, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next week for Alpha Dad Mindset, episode 4. Have a good one.